Yes, yes. Every company will do its deep underwriting in the beginning, and then they'll try to just monitor it. And that's where you need an agent. You know, a lot of these losses also are with direct writers. A lot of the online business, ironically, is starting to show that it's not profitable because you're trying to zero in. Is it an agent like Steve that's causing the problem? Or is it a lot of the online business? We're starting to find it out. It's not a fact check, but this is from talking to company people, this seems to be a big issue. If you're doing it online, there's so much chance for fraud. All right? Agents are not.
Is it like, I mean, what I'm seeing a lot of, or understanding, it seems like the agents are kind of guerrilla, online guys are coming in and said, we don't care, we're going to lose money for 5 years, but we're going to put everybody outside of business. Then once they're out of business, then we're going to raise our rates.
You know, Mark, that's a tough one. I don't think that, but I wouldn't be surprised sometimes. You know, something I just shake my head.
I mean, it just seems like a lot of these online ones are coming in with such low rates and everything else. You know they're going to lose money on this.
Well, it's like Geico constantly is, for years they run losses, big losses, but they have so much business that they're always running to stay ahead.
But the word losses is kind of nebulous. You don't know. If you look at the stock and you look at the stock report, there's probably a profit at the end of the year. But they made a loss over what they expected.
Yeah, okay.
Over last year's
Okay.
income.
And
So
it's
it's-
still growing,
it's-
and everybody's
right.
going to look at, is it growing?
His roof example, when we first bought our house, they made us paint our chicken coop door frame. They told us we had to do that before they had insurance. It's a freaking chicken coop. And they came out and they said they had to do that. So different companies have different
Oh, everybody has different
aspects
rules.
of what they want to look at.
Another company has just said, we're only going to write 6-month auto policies instead of no more annual auto policies. They're going to keep the annual ones they have, but they're only going to write 6 months. All right? You know, the reality is they get rate increases quicker. Okay? There's good and bad to that. Another company requires more than 15 feet between homes, between single-family homes. So
Really?
You have homes.
I'm screwed.
Yeah, they want to see more than 15 feet.
I think it should be an acre.
Because you're now more exposed to what your neighbor does.
Maybe to a fire, yes. Certain cars you can't write anymore due to high theft. Okay, mostly they're Kias, or no, Hyundais. All right, but due to high theft. Wow, very interesting.
Not Corvettes anymore, Mustangs.
Kia's a problem?
Hyundai.
I have a list here. I'd have to look at it, but it's mostly Hyundais. But I do think there's about 2 different Kias on the list.
Used to be a Accords.
Honda Accord.
Yes, yeah.
Chiefs want reliable cars.
They want the copper in there, don't they?
Rents are increasing dramatically. I have a fellow who's, you know, again, that's just poor people are getting squeezed. I have a fellow who, I'm writing his renter's insurance, is renting a townhouse. Now it is in Skillman, so it's a rich area. What do you think it is for the month?
4,000.
Yes, 4,300.
Renters.
For the year?
To rent it.
Not to me.
Oh, to
That's
rent
what he
it.
pays to the landlord.
Yeah, an average home now, or an average apartment, a 2-bedroom, and so forth, in a not so great area is about $2,000.
Yes,
Like
it's a
in
very common
Pemberton.
number.
In
It's a
Pemberton.
very common number, 2,000 a month
Yeah,
for something.
it's not worth
One
it.
bedroom.
So, the agent, in my opinion, is needed more than ever. You're not going to get advice from your online company.